Hi everybody, my name is Hannah and this is my channel Ladybug Stitches. Today is September 18th and this is Flosstube number 15. It is officially fall here, so I have decorated. You can see behind me, I've got my little hutch filled to the brim with all things fall. October 1st I will be redecorating and taking everything back down for Halloween, so this is a bit short-lived, but it's been almost a month by the time that I take everything down that I had everything up, so it'll be nice. I usually decorate in the fall. All of September is fall themed, all of October is Halloween themed, and November is Thanksgiving and a little bit of fall thrown back in, and December is Christmas. So things change fast around here on my hutch, but I love the way it turned out. I do have little lights that are hanging on my hutch, on my tiered tray here, and I turned them off, but you couldn't even tell when they were on. So I'm not sure what's going on with these lights, but they are not very bright at all. So you can see, you'll be able to see it here behind me this whole video, so that'll be nice. So I have 2 pages of notes today, which is very unusual for me. So I do want to get into things. First, I have a new release. I literally just released it yesterday or the day before, so I'm super excited about these 2 pieces. So this is one pattern, but it comes with 2 different projects. So we have jellyfish venom and crow feathers. So these, let me see if I can get them better. These are witches potions. They are part of a new series that I'm releasing called Witch's Pantry series. Let's see if that gets rid of the light a little bit better. And they are stand-ups in the shape of potion bottles. So I think they turned out so cute. They've got a little circle at the bottom. They do stand up on their own. I followed Helen D's tutorial. I'll have that link down below, but I kind of modified it a little bit. Her tutorial had it go in an oval kind of shape like that a little bit, but I decided to just do it to the shape of the bottle. It's not quite focusing. But this is jellyfish venom, and then we have crow feathers. Let's see. That's a little bit better. So this one, they are both different shaped bottles, and I think they turned out so cute. So they are designed to go in this cauldron shelf. I had it all set up to show you, and then I picked it up and everything fell. So they are designed to sit on the shelf, and then I have a couple little candles that I put in here, and a little pumpkin, just to fill it up for now. But I think they turned out so super cute. I love them so much. So this is part of a new series, so hopefully next year I'll have 2 more to be released. I would like to fill this whole shelf up with different potions for witches. I think that would be so super cute. So I absolutely love this. I wasn't sure how it was gonna turn out, and I was like, I'm just gonna do it and see what happens. I did have a backup plan, and I think it turned out so cute. I love it so much. So this is my new pattern. It's called Venom and Feathers, and it is part of the Witch's Pantry series. It is on my Etsy already now. It is linked down below if you're interested. So let me put this back down before I spill everything. Okay, so that shelf, you can get it from Michael's. The information is also on the pattern if you're interested. And yeah, I think it's so cute. So that is my new release. Okay, so moving on, I have no FFOs and no FOs. I just did not have anything even close to being a finish, so that's that. And I do have 2 new starts. So last week I was looking, I have this bag of whips in my living room that sits next to my couch, and I just pull from that when I want to stitch something, and I was looking through it and I'm like, it was starting to stress me out, like having that many whips. The bag was overflowing and I didn't even have them all in that bag, somewhere in my bedroom as well. So it was starting to stress me out, so I was like, I just need to get a bunch of these whips done. So instead of doing that, I started 2 new things, which is of course what you gotta do, right? But I just felt like I kind of needed some finishes also. So I do have 2 new starts. These were both kitted up. They were both kits that I had done a couple years ago. So I guess that's kind of like me getting rid of whips, but they're really kits. I don't know what my thought process there was, but I was happy to start them. So my new start is, both of these are free patterns. I found them online. This is from Tidy Modernist. It's the Halloween 2015 cross stitch pattern, and I'll show you. That is what it looks like. You can find it on their website. You can see right there. And I have a good start on it. This is where I'm at. So all I have left to do is the bottom part where there's some grass, 3 little pumpkins, and 2 tombstones. I think it's turning out really cute. So I'm not gonna do the border. There was a little border that was like dots all around, and I'm not gonna do that because I don't feel like I need to. And this is on a, it's not coming up too well. Maybe that's a little bit better. It's like a purpley gray color. It's on 14 count Aida that I dyed, and I'm just pulling some floss that matches the colors pretty well. So I think it's turning out really cute. Hopefully this will be a finish soon because I'm so close to an end. I have no idea how I'm gonna finish yet either, so that'll be an interesting adventure. Hopefully it'll be out for Halloween this year, so we'll have to see. And then my second new start is a pattern from Pinker and Pumpkin Quilting. I will link her down below as well. If I can find the other Halloween freebie, I will link that down below as well, if I remember, hopefully. So this one, I don't have like a picture of it, but I do have the pattern, and I'm just gonna show it because you cannot get the pattern from what I'm showing you. It's so blurry. I don't know what happened to my printer, but it's a Thanksgiving piece. So I decided I'm going to stitch the turkey and the gobble gobble separately on 2 different pieces of fabric. I just wanted something extra small. So I started the turkey, and this is the cutest turkey I've ever seen. I just dropped some floss and shook the table, so sorry about that. Look at this turkey. It is a pilgrim turkey. So cute. He's holding a pumpkin here. I just haven't filled in the pumpkin yet. And then I have his legs, and I have to finish his hat up here, and then his little feathers. I don't know why my light washes my fabric out so much. It is not bright at all outside. It's actually pretty dark in here, and I don't know why my camera is doing this to me. But anyway, look at that cute little turkey. He's adorable. So I do have the fabric as well for the gobble gobble part. So it's all on 14 count Aida that I coffee tea dyed. And then I'm just pulling some flosses that match. So I think it's so cute, and I'm so excited. I don't have a lot of Thanksgiving projects. I went through after my last video. Where did that floss? There it is. I don't want to lose this floss. After my last video, I took down all my summer decorations, and I rolled out my Halloween box, and I decided, because my Halloween box has all my fall decorations, all my Halloween, and my Thanksgiving pieces. So I decided that I was going to split it all up into their own boxes. And my Halloween, or my Thanksgiving box is teeny tiny. So I think I have like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe pieces for Thanksgiving. So I decided I really need to beef up my Thanksgiving decorations a little bit more. So that's why I had to start that one as well. So those are my new starts. They're both smalls, but the one is 2 pieces, I guess. So that will take me a little bit longer, but they're small, so they'll be done. They'll get done pretty quickly. So that's exciting. Okay, what's next? Whips, I suppose. I have my model stitches. So my models were these 2 for a while. I had to get these done, and then I started my next monthly pattern, which is my All Piled Up series, and I'm working on November, so that's what you get so far. It's a little bit hard to see on this fabric. I should have done the back. The back is really coffee tea dyed. It's got a lot of variegation, but I was worried it was going to take away from the pattern too much, but I think it'll be fine. It's just really hard to see in this light. But that is my model stitching that I'm working on. And then I was stitching on the free stitch along by Cute Embroidery by Kate. Where is it? I brought this bag up to Maine when I went last weekend, and it's just a disaster in this bag. There are things put everywhere. This is the free Halloween stitch along that I was working on. I am way behind. It has been done for a couple weeks now, but I want to get caught up as much as I can and get this done. I have the first one done, and now I'm working on Dracula. When I did bring this up to Maine, I forgot to bring white floss, so I didn't have any, so I couldn't fully finish. Let's see. I couldn't get everything done, so I had to go back and finish it when I got home. Like I said, that bag is a disaster in there. So this is the first one. This is Boo. It's a little kitty and a pumpkin. And then I'm working on Dracula. I love that cat. So this is so funny to me because it's a Dracula cat, so it's a cat with vampire fangs. And I have a black cat myself that has vampire fangs, it looks like. Even when her mouth is fully closed, like her two teeth hang out. It's so cute. So that's that. I'm getting closer to a finish on this. I guess I just kind of stalled out. I was working on it for a while, and then I just kind of stopped. I started switching to other pieces, but so cute. I only have 2 more to do after this one, and I'm gonna put these, finish these into pillows. That's what I've done to all of the free stitch alongs by Kate so far. And if you want this pattern, it is free on her Facebook page. She has a lot of free patterns. I was I was getting really excited for Christmas, and she posted, I think it was Christmas, it might have been Halloween, but I'm pretty sure it was Christmas. She posted like a combination post of all her free Christmas patterns, and I printed them all out immediately, and I decided I'm definitely going to be stitching them for Christmas. So you can find these on her Facebook page. I think I'll put the information down below for it, but these are stitched on 14 count Aida that I have not coffee tea dyed. I've dyed them myself. It is a purple with green, maybe just green, purple with green spots on it. I do love dyeing fabric. So every year for Christmas, I ask my mom to get me these like 12 by 10 or something. I don't know. It's like a small cut of fabric from Amazon. They come in sets of 6, and I usually get like 30 sheets total or something like that. And I just go to town and I dye them. I have a whole day where I just stay in the kitchen and I just dye a whole bunch of fabric, and it's the best day of the year. I love it so much. So I do have a lot of fun dyeing my fabric. So you will see a lot of my pieces have some pretty funky fabric on them, and they're all 14 count because that's what they came in. But I love doing them so much. They're so much fun. But anyway, this is on 14 count fabric that I dyed myself, and it is floss that I just pulled that matched. I did not use the called for. So they're so cute. I'm so excited to get these done because I really want to display them this year. That's my goal. Hopefully they'll all be done in time for the 31st, but I guess we'll have to see. My goals don't always get accomplished, I guess. I get very distracted, but okay, that's so cute. I love them. So those are that. They're in this really cool bag that I made. It's a Halloween bag. I thought it was very appropriate for the stitch. So next we have I think I was doing a lot of small pieces and my hands were getting sore from holding the fabric. I know a lot of people say, I was watching a lot of different Flosstubers over the past couple days, and I've heard a lot of people say that they don't use hoops or Q-snaps because it hurts their hands to hold. And I actually find the opposite to be true. When I have to hold a whole bunch of fabric in my left hand, it gets like my hand really sore and tired. So I prefer using a hoop, because then I can kind of rest it on my chest a little bit and I don't have to use my hand to hold it up so much. So I needed to pull out a pattern that was a little bit bigger than my little smalls that I was working on, just to give my hand a little bit of a break. So I pulled out Pumpkin Spice Farm by Hands On Design. And I'm stitching this on a 14 count coffee tea dyed Aida with some floss that I pulled myself. And I actually got pretty far. So the last time you saw it, I did not have the R, the M, and this gray line at the bottom. So I did get that done. And then all I have left on the bottom is this little row of like flowery kind of stuff. It's the same as the top as well. So I just have that, and then I can move up to the top. So maybe this is going to be a finish this year. I'm not sure, but that would be pretty cool. It's moving a little bit faster than I thought it would now. I love it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I will figure that out. I have strings coming off of my fabric everywhere, but I think that's turning out really cute. I say everything is cute because it is. So I don't know if that's annoying or not, but I can't stop myself from saying it. Everything is cute, so okay. That's that whip. And then I pulled out a Christmas whip. This is Jolly Old St. Nicholas by West Point Designs. There are 17 Santas in this pattern, and I'm going to be stitching all of them as stand-ups. So this is, I'm working on the first one up here, which is Traditional Santa. And look at this Santa. Oh my gosh. He's really coming to fruition now. He's so cute. I filled in his shirt over here. Did I do this over here? I'm not sure if you saw that shirt over there as well, but I definitely filled this shirt in. I did that all last night mostly. And I think he's so cute. He's turning out so great. I'm so excited. I really want to get this done this year. I think that would be really good. Since there are 17, I was thinking maybe I could do like one a year. But I'm not really good at goals kind of like that, so I'll see. But I would definitely love to get this one done this year. So I think next I'm going to move up to do his head, because there's not too much left on his head. And then down below I have the other side of his leg, his 2 boots, and he has a bag of toys down at the bottom as well. But this is stitched on a 14 count coffee tea dyed Aida with the called for colors. This is an older pattern, so I'm assuming the colors might be a little bit different than what's called for, but I think he's looking really cute. I need a drink real quick. I talk too fast. Okay. So that would be really nice if I can get that done this year. I have time though. I have lots of time. And then my last whip, I was craving stitching some cats. So I pulled out Joy Sunday cross stitch. It is called 5 Kittens. This is a stamped cross stitch pattern that my cousin gave to me for my birthday. So I've been working on this. It's getting hot. What did I work on? I know I did some black down here, and then I did this gray line here that goes across, and then a little bit of the cat, and then I stopped. And then I went back to the black and did a little bit more black, because all of this yellow is supposed to be black, and that's a lot of fill-in. So I'm just trying to take it slowly and doing a little bit at a time every time I stitch on it. And I like that it's a little bit monotonous, so if I wanted to go like sit outside and stitch, I could just take this thing and the floss and scissors and just fill all the black in as I need it. So it's really cute. I'm gonna frame this one definitely when I'm done with it. So I just needed to work on some cats. And I'm feeling that itch, so I think I'm gonna pull out a different cat project next week, this week, whatever week we're at. Okay, so all those are my whips. I have no haul. I was really good, though we drove up to Maine, and that was a lot of, I did spend money up there, you know, gas and snacks and easy pass stuff and all that kind of stuff, so I did spend some money, but no haul to show. So I have a lot of news to share. It has been really busy the past 2 weeks. I've got a lot of stitchy stuff going on that I'm so excited to share. So the first one is a stitch along. I am hosting my very first stitch along, and I'm super excited for this one. So it is called, what is it called? My mind blanked. This is a breast cancer awareness pattern. I will show you. This is what it looks like down at the bottom. Where do I even start with this? Jeez. So we're going to be starting this pattern on the 1st of October to celebrate Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is October. My aunt has been dealing with breast cancer for pretty much my entire life. On and off, and now she's gotten to the point where she's going to be having to deal with breast cancer for the rest of her very long life. For her, it's just something she's going to have to deal with and keep working on, and it is not going to kill her, but she is going to live with it for the rest of her life. So we've been supporting breast cancer research and everything about it my entire life. I guess I don't want to give too much information about her personal history, but when I was literally being born in the hospital, she was in a different hospital getting her first round of breast cancer removed. So it has literally been my entire life, and it is something that we all deal with and work on and help her with. So I decided that I wanted to host a stitch along. Like I said, it's starting October 1st. And it is the breast cancer ribbon with Fight for a Cure on it. It's a small stitch along. It is 3 inches by 3 inches on 14 count. I'm stitching mine on, I think, an 18 count. It is pink. It's not showing up pink at all, but it is a pink fabric. Gotta dig into the pink, you know. And there are 3 flosses. We got 601, which is the dark. We've got 3326, but when I bought this floss, it was called 776 in the store. So if you're looking, it might be 776, or it could be 3326. On the pattern, it's 3326. I guess 776 is discontinued, but I'm not really sure why it was still in the store. So it'll be the same. And 3713. So just 3 flosses. You can use the hashtag BCA month Sal24 if you want to post your progress. And I will be stitching along with you guys, so that'll be super exciting. So if you want to join, the pattern is free on my blog. It is already up. I'll link it down below. So just print out the pattern and get ready. We'll start October 1st, and I'm super excited to see who joins me, and I think we'll have some fun with it. So that is my first stitch along. That's news number 1. News number 2. I finally posted my tutorial for how to put my potion bottles together. That is also on my blog. It is a blog post right before my stitch along. So that information is in my blog now. So that's exciting. And then even more exciting news. I have taken the next step in my designing adventure, I suppose, and I have signed on with a distributor, so I will be selling some paper patterns. They will for now be going through Yarn Tree, and I have 11 different patterns that I'm going to be selling through them, and I wanted to show you them now. So I have Winter Cube, we have Snowman Supplies Cube, there we go. Halloween 1 cube, we have Christmas cube, and we have Stockings Were Hung, we have Pumpkin Time, which is actually behind me right there, Pumpkin Time, we have Ornaments number 1, which are ornaments that are stitched on perforated paper. Then we have part of my All Piled Up series. So we have January Snowflakes, we have September Leaves, and October Pumpkins. And then the last is my newest release, which is Venom and Feathers. So I also wanted to show you, since I showed you that many, I would just show you the rest of my patterns, which are in paper copy as well. I just have not released them yet. So I wanted to go through them really quickly. So we have Valentine's Day Cube, Easter Small Cube. They're all small cubes. We have Spring Cube. We have St. Patrick's Day Cube, Camping 1 Cube, Coastal Cube, 4th of July Cube, Summer Cube, and Beach Cube. And then we have some standalones. We have Snail and Shroom. We have Sweet Watermelon. We have America. And then the rest of the All Piled Up series. We have February Hearts, March Shamrocks, April Showers, May Flowers, June Strawberries, July Ice Cream, and August Watermelon. So I have plans to release all of these eventually throughout the year. I just wanted to get the ones that are more seasonally, you know, in season to release now. So hopefully next week I'll have them shipped out, and so you can soon find them in your local needlework shop. And that is so exciting. This has been something that I've been working on for so long. I've been designing the patterns for months and months now, and I'm so excited that I finally get to release them. So I'm just so excited. I'm so happy. So that's something I've been working on a lot lately as well. So yeah, that is so exciting. I will let you know in 2 weeks once they have been released in my next video. So check out for them and be excited. You'll be able to contact your needlework shop and ask them to purchase it if you're interested as well. So yeah, we got that news big out of the way. Okay, so moving on, I want to give a special shout out. When I watch a new Flosstuber, I like to go back and watch all their videos from the beginning. So Karen of The Stitching Owl, I have been watching your videos all the way back from the beginning, and I did not know that you shouted me out, and I am so sorry. I never got the notification that you shouted me out, and so I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to you as well. I just love putting your videos on. You have such a calm, soothing voice. I swear you could be like one of the narrators in a nature documentary. I think that would be so cool. You should totally look into that. Or like doing audiobooks or something. Your voice is just so calming. And I just put it on and I'm like, I just instantly relax, you know? And you also stitch a lot of smalls and ornaments, and I think that is amazing. So I love doing that, where I take something from a bigger pattern and I stitch it smaller and separate it, and I definitely do that myself. So I feel like we're a little bit kindred there. Definitely so cool. And then you also do a Send a Smile program, which I think is absolutely amazing. You give away so many of your projects, and I think that's so wonderful. I know so many people are probably so happy to get a project from you. It just is so much from the heart, and I love that so much. So thank you so much, Karen, and a huge shout out back at you. And now I just want to list some of the other Flosstubers that I've been watching as well. I've been watching Wendy from Wendy's Whimsical Stitches, Sarah from Sarah's Stitchery, Brandy and Emma from B&E Stitchery, Shannon from Stitching Shan, Jill from Stitchin' Books, Helen D from East Coast Crafter, Missy and Kathy from Two Needles Pulling Thread, Christy from Java Girl Stitches, Deanne from Stitching on the Rock, and Artie from the Vintage Stitcher. I will have them all linked down below. I would love to know who you all are watching. I'm always looking for new Flosstubers. I try to watch everybody's videos from the beginning, so it does take me a little bit to get through everybody, but I've watched almost everybody's videos that I just listed, and it's a lot of videos, but I do keep up with everybody now. So those are all the Flosstubers that I wanted to shout out. Definitely shout out some in the comments down below of your favorites, and I will check them out as well. Okay, plans. I want to finish the two smalls that I started. I need to get those done, and I would like to stitch some more cat projects. I'm just feeling a call for cats right now. I don't know why. So I would like to do that as well. I want to work on Santa, get him done, and just really whatever else is calling to me, I guess. I guess we'll see next 2 weeks. I'm definitely going to start my stitch along. I think that's 2 weeks from now, something like that. So we'll see where I get with that in 2 weeks. I'm not sure when the first is. It might be 2 weeks. I'm not really sure. Anyway, whatever's calling to me, basically, is what I'm going to be stitching on. And then the only thing left is life updates. I thought this video would be really long, but it's just about my normal length. So life updates. Last weekend, not this past weekend, but the weekend before that, has gone fast. My brother and his girlfriend and I went up to Maine. My dad got married, and it was a wonderful ceremony. I didn't really take any pictures. Most of the pictures that I do have are with family, and I'm not going to share those just because I haven't gotten their permission. But I did post a picture on my Instagram if you're interested in checking that out. I stitched on the Halloween Sal. That's the only project that I brought with me. And I was stitching out on the dock because our rental home was out on the lake. And then they got married in their cabin, which is on a different lake. So there was a lot of lake stitching. It was really nice. It was a little bit chilly, but a little bit warmer than I was expecting. It was a beautiful ceremony. It was nice and small. There wasn't a lot of people there, just everybody that was important. And I got to see my brother, who I don't get to see a lot. My other brother, I have an older brother who lives in Boston, so I don't get to see him a lot. So it was really nice to see him and everybody. It was so nice to see everybody. It was a busy weekend though, lots of partying. Everybody traveled there, so we all just hung out the entire weekend, and it was very exhausting. And then what else? After that, this past weekend, my mom and I ripped up our garden. We finally decided to throw in the towel. We were done. The garden was overgrown. Lots of weeds had popped up, and things were pretty much all dead. Everything was dead except for the sunflowers, so we ripped everything out. I had a little container garden on my deck as well, and I got rid of some of those plants. There weren't a lot of flowers dead. It's still pretty warm out. It's been in the 70s still, so not really much has died yet. We've kind of gotten to this point where, like, if these flowers want to die, it's okay. They can go. We can get rid of them so we can put the pots away and we can just be done. I'm tired of watering everything. You just get to the point at the end of the season where you're just done. You just want everything to die. So So we've kind of been pushing them along a little bit. So this past weekend was also very busy. Lots of outside work. What else did we do? I think that was about it. Like I said, I've been working on my paper patterns a lot. I've been printing them out and putting them together and ordering things to put them together, and I almost had all of the charts printed out for my first release, and I ran out of paper. I had like less than 10 papers left to print, and I ran out, and it was so disappointing. So now I have to wait for my paper to come in the mail. What else? Anything else? Allergies have been pretty bad. I've been, it's hay allergies at this point, and when I feed the animals, I sit in a barn full of fresh hay, and it's slowly killing me as well. Next weekend, I have to clean out my chicken coop. It's about time. I only have 2 chickens left, but it's time. They just have been building up a little bit too much, so that's gotta get done. And I think that's about it. Nothing really else has been going on. It's been busy with that, all that stuff. I made 2 pies, 2 apple pies. My grandma and I used to make pies for Thanksgiving every year from scratch. We would roll the dough out and make everything from scratch. So I decided to make 2 apple pies because we had a lot of apples. They were really, really good. And now I have a whole nother bag of apples that I have something to do with. I just got them today. So I love baking and I don't mind doing it, but it's a lot of work. I think that's about it. That's all I have to say today. And I hope you all have a great 2 weeks. Make sure to check out my stitch along if you're interested, and my tutorial, and everything that I talked about today that I have forgotten about now. And I will see you all in 2 weeks. Bye!